I'm Sarah Mehler, CEO of Left Field Labs, and this is day 4 of Cannes. We have been celebrating at Sport Beach the future of fan engagement, which has been on full display. I am thrilled to be joined by Jonathan Flesher.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, VP of Business Development and Partnerships at Reddit.
Correct.
And I'm so excited to be talking about the future of engagement, community engagement, and what's next with you. I understand that just recently Reddit introduced to the world Community Intelligence, which is a suite of tools that help marketers with improved insights. I would love to know a little bit more about how this is shaping what's next for brands.
Sure. I think one of the best ways to describe community intelligence is it's the brand version of what we've rolled out to consumers. We've rolled a product out called Answers at the end of last year, and now it's fully available across the platform, both on web and on mobile. And it's basically a Gen AI backed kind of way to understand the corpus of Reddit. And so you can put queries in and understand things back. And community intelligence takes that one step further to really help and leverage a lot of the tools that we have in the background to make marketers more effective on the platform.
Well, I'm really excited about that for personal and business.
Yes, please do use the Answers product. It's become a daily habit for me.
Yeah, I can imagine why.
Yeah.
Also curious, the AMA platform has really become a gold standard. Even our global CEO, Mark Penn, hosted one last week. What is the future of this format, and do you see evolution into immersive and deeper engagement with fandom?
Yes, so AMAs were invented on Reddit. Reddit's been around for 20 years, and it really was just a post type. So think of it as just like you would post something like a picture or a video or a comment, and then people would discuss. More recently, we invested into the product itself and really turned AMAs into something that are much easier to understand and digest. You can start posting ahead of time, and you can then sort and read through the answers that the person will be responding to. And so some of the best AMAs out there that have been on there, I mean, everyone from like Bill Gates to Keanu Reeves to even Homelander from Prime Video. Homelander's writer actually responded and did an AMA, so that was kind of funny.
That's amazing.
Yes.
So sports fandoms are becoming more global and diverse. How is a form of engagement on Reddit reshaping fan engagement across the world?
Yes. So I like to think of Reddit as kind of the place where super fans gather. And so partners like the NFL and the NBA have communities that are just passionate about their sport. And so those have been growing at an astonishing rate. For instance, the NFL grew from a couple million just a few years ago to over 10 million fans in that subreddit. And then there's subreddits for each of the individual teams. And we're seeing that across both male and female sports. And Reddit is the place where those communities can engage both during the season and off season. And so we actually see sometimes we'll see even greater engagement in the off season, maybe when a trade is happening or something like that. So it is that place where communities gather and that engagement happens. And we see a very kind of diverse set of audience on Reddit. So everything from a very balanced male to female ratio to really an increasingly global audience.
And this has certainly been a topic that has been in full force this week here, so
Yes.
that's exciting.
Yeah.
Thinking beyond the live gameplay, what events in the sports ecosystem do you see have the most untapped potential, including pre and post events and games? Is there anything in particular that you're really excited about?
So I love that we just launched the ability for subreddits for communities to post live game scores. And so basically the moderators were pinned to the top of the subreddit, actually the scores that are happening during the game, and then people are commenting and discussing in real time. And that becomes part of the corpus that people can go back, particularly if they've missed the game, they go back and they see a highlight and they go, wow, how were people discussing that? So that's really just one of the many things that we're doing to drive engagement.
Wow, and really tap into the minds of what people are thinking and feeling.
Yes.
That's
And if you want to find out about, I don't know, you're a fantasy sports individual, that's where the discussion's happening, is in those subreddits. And that's where you can really understand what's going on about the players, the trades, and things like that.
oh, fascinating.
So use answers to find out more.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you.
Yes.
So let's talk for a second about innovation and building what's next, and looking at the future of fan engagement in sports and in community engagement. What do you see as the next wave, and how Reddit will be shaping this?
Yes, I think really it's our partnerships with the leagues that have been really driving a lot of that innovation. And so there's some things I can't really announce yet, but we're working on that leverage some of the technologies that we've put in, the LLMs, where partnerships with the leagues are allowing those fans to connect in new and innovative ways. And so it's really being able to access the corpus, which is Reddit, not just for the super fan, but for the casual fan. And then go on that journey where they go from casual to super fan. And that's what every sports league and partner is looking to do.
What's really exciting about that and the use of LLMs is the real world benefit there, and really
Yes.
shaping, beyond hyper personalization of content, what's next for individuals and,
Yes.
and connection. Thank you so much. It's
Thank you
delightful to
again.
meet you.
Yeah.